It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go here in Game 1. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we see this so much more today in lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot. And it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Here's Mookie to hit. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond at first.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact. I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 1 of the World Series. Ripped on a line to center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He was all over that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one's in there. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard hit left side to first, and that ends the inning. One left for Toronto, and it remains 1-0. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one ripped right center field. Varsho going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a soft liner out to left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you've got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that can cost your team the season.
Max Muncy at the dish. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third. In there safely. Runners in the corners here. One away. Here's the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez. Lined, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pappas. And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 3-zip.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Here comes the pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a...
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun. Trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved, so you just got to shake it off. Go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 2-run game.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Andres Jimenez. Barger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. To the right side, Edman. In plenty of time to first. That's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Turns and fires the Betts. Swing and a foul out of play.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 out, space is empty. And now the count filled up 3-2. Two outs. Popped up. Bichette. And makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. And the score stays 3-1. And we're back. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. In the air, left field. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. To the 4th, Tommy Edman at the plate.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ball to strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 4, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Grounder might be 2. Steps in the bag for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. A solo shot. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. Every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now here is Ernie Clement. Edman snags it on the run. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Enrique Hernandez. Tap foul at the plate. Up the middle. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One out, base is empty. On the ground, out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Center field. Varsho makes the play, and that is that. Game 1 of the World Series. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Gone! That one felt good, and we are all tied up. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. Next offering is fouled back.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
So the lineup flips over, and next is the designated hitter, George Springer.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1 out, runner at second. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Springer around third. The tag, and he's safe. It's 4-3.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
1 down. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A 2-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Snell out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on now, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez pulls it down, out, number 2.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And down on strikes he goes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. Back now in Toronto. Here's Mookie Betts now. Mookie Betts, of course, the MVP in 2018. Perhaps no player on either team embodies what successful postseason offense looks like than Mookie Betts. Will Smith to the plate. Fair ball. And he boots it. Still able to fire over. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. Brendan Little taking over on the mound.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Here's the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 6-5.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through. the middle of the field.
No outs, runner at first. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. In the air, right field, Barker in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a 1-1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good, and that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the left fielder, Kike Hernandez. Out to center, Varsho. And that's the third out. So they get 3 and draw even. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. And we're all even at 6 apiece. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Dalton Varsho. Ground ball left side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Garcia ready to fire now. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Pajas under it. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder,
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Louis Varland. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's out to center field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. All tied up here in the late stages of game 1. Popped up left side. Bichette puts it away for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Betts.
Here's Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Clement over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing across here this half. Seventh inning stretch time. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan.
Number 49. Blake Trinan.
Ground ball up the middle. Betts whips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The designated hitter, number 4.
Tied at 6. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
On the ground, but that rolls foul. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-1. Right side. Edmonds slings to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Blue Jays go down in order. This game remains tied at 6. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Tied at 6. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And now they're out in front. It's 7-6. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Here's a high chopper. Bichette whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now back, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he'll reach second with 1 away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Sir Anthony Dominguez departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, number 68.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
And Hernandez is out.
Up next to the top, the third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Edman to score, and they lead by 2. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. That's hard hit on the line. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Blue Jays 6. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one the other way. And base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a count 1 and 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. 1 gone here.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Swings through that one.
1 and 2.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. Ball 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Brewer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. Left field. Lucas has this one sized up. And that is that. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Blue Jays 6. Last chance for the home team. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And delivers outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. And here's the closer to try and finish off game one, Roki Sasaki.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
A swing and a soft liner. And a base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes. And he
line drive. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they trail by one.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
And it's even up.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's George Springer.
The designated hitter.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And a final 8-7. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.